Hey everyone, Gary from Rock Solid Productions here, and we are at the 2022 Midwest Gaming Classic. This is our hometown convention, kind of sort of. This is just where I grew up. But man, we have got some amazing stuff already going on here now. What we are looking for while we were here, sorry if I made you sick there. So I am looking for Cruisin for the Wii, I'm looking for a dog bone controller, Adventure Island 4 for the Famicom, Sin and Punishment for the N64, and once again we have Cassie here. Hi Cassie.
Hi.
And you are looking for EA Playground for the Wii. What else are you looking for?
Another Wii controller and possibly Mario, the one, and for the Wii that he's on the Earth with the stars.
Galaxy?
Yes.
Super Mario Galaxy. So let's see what we can find. We're going to meet up some friends. We've got some gifts to hand out and more. Let's go get started. One of my favorite booths at any convention has to be the gang from Gamers for Gamers. They have terrific product, great pricing, and just generally good people. Now, we have a gift for them. There's a couple things that we see in their booth too that I think are going to come home with us. Let's take a look. So we are here with one of our favorite booths. This is Gamers for Gamers. These guys have always got great deals, great products, awesome quality, just generally amazing people. And I have a gift for you as a thank you for just being great in the community. So I 3D print Famicom disk system holders. And this is actually a one-of-one with the Gamers for Gamers logo on it. This is
that's so cool.
For you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you again for everything that you do for the community. We just really appreciate everything that you and your wife do here, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I have a JVC XI, and they have one in the wild here as well. Combination Sega Genesis and Sega CD. Game Dad, you don't have one of these. So you kind of know who you're going to run into at the Midwest Gaming Classic. And once again, we have Dan from the Midwest Media Show. I got it right this time.
Well, and I tend to get it wrong with you because you're like Rock Solid Gaming. You're like, who's Rock Solid Gaming? Rock Solid Production.
So here at the show again, walking the floor, I got to say I'm impressed with how many people are here. What are you looking for? Well, hold on. I know one of the things that he's looking for is more than one run against the Brewers.
That would be
Cubs
true.
fan.
We are going to the game tonight, so it would be nice if we could win, but I don't know.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm looking for, I don't know, I'm overwhelmed. It's a lot bigger than the last time I was here, so.
Well, and it's multiple floors where, I mean.
So they do have it upstairs.
Yes, it is still upstairs, so.
Wow.
But make sure you check him out. I will have his information linked down below.
I'm huge. I'm pretty huge now.
You're slimming down.
Yeah.
Alright, so one of our favorite parts of the Midwest Gaming Classic is the free play arcade. And we are going to definitely check it out. We've already done our panel. It was a great time. Now let's have some fun. So this guy here is one of a few people that got me into collecting imports, and I can never thank you enough for that.
I love. See, I'm telling you.
And that's actually my panel here this weekend is
Nice.
about collecting imports.
Okay.
But one of the things that I got into was the Famicom disk system
Oh,
because of you.
my favorite. Absolutely.
And I need to know how you doing.
I love it.
So
Look at this.
I 3D printed a Famicom disk system game holder, and on the very front it says, John Riggs, how are you doing?
How you
know,
feeling?
I think it wouldn't fit the apostrophe.
Yep, look at that.
So-
It says how you feeling.
Yeah.
How you feel, not
Yeah.
how you doing. So.
How dare you?
But seriously, thank you for everything you have meant to me
yeah.
over the years.
I appreciate that.
Thank
This
you
is-
for your
This
friendship.
is great.
And
Look at this. Look at this.
you are one of my best friends.
He's so short.
Okay.
Seriously, thank you so much for
my pleasure,
everything
man.
you have provided me over the
Look at
years.
This is so cool. I love this stuff.
It is indeed an NES dog bone controller, but I will say it is from a vendor that I have had questionable purchases from in the past. So we're taking our time here. We're really not in a rush. So we are here with the immortal John Hancock, and I have a gift for you, my friend, for your advice, for your friendship over the years.
Thank you.
So I know you're a Sega guy, but I also know you do some Nintendo stuff.
Yes.
So I 3D print and design these, and that will hold 4 different Famicom disc games, and it's even personalized.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So
That's awesome. Look at that. Dude, that's awesome. And I have a Famicom disc system.
I know you do.
And I'm a big fan of the talking. They helped me actually with some tech issues.
Yeah.
Over the years. Thank you so much.
So yeah, just wanted to bring that to you.
Thank you.
One of the great things about coming to events like this is picking up imports. And you know that I love me some imports. Well, trying to complete the Mega Man collection, Rockman will do just as well. And for 25 bucks, it's getting added to the collection. We've met before. In fact, have you used all of the Famicom Disk System bands I gave you at No Game Con? Oh, that's right. Yes, at the time there you go. Famicom Disk System belts. At 2019's Southeast Game Exchange, I helped Jay, the NES addict, get a Nintendo NES storage card. Hey Jay, what'd you do?
I got the granddaddy, the big one. 90 bucks, I'll take it.
Well, the folks here at Gamers for Gamers, they've got one, and it is coming back home with me. That's right, I'm getting a killer deal. It looks beautiful, it's in great shape. Absolutely excited to add this to the collection. We showed you that we picked up Rockman 4 for the Famicom. There's a reason why. So here's the NES copy, good clean copy, 50 bucks though, so half price to go with the import. That's one of the great reasons that I collect for the import Famicom system. You can get great value, the same basic game, and you don't need to worry about learning Japanese. So sometimes you come to these things and you find things that you didn't know that you wanted, but you actually did. I mean, case in point, I found these two, and there are days that I don't necessarily know I always want them. But I did happen to find at a booth a great collection for the GameCube. Well, the Japanese GameCube. The Hudson Selection 4, and this features Adventure Island. Great game, great collection. And we did the guys at the booth a solid. We actually brought them some water. They gave us some money off on this. Super awesome people to deal with. So it is Sunday morning of the Midwest Gaming Classic, and I have to say last night we just played it super low-key. I went out and got the gang some food from one of my favorite eateries here, Mamma Mia's on Greenfield Avenue in West Dallas, Wisconsin. Had some pizzas, had some garlic bread, and we watched some YouTubes. Yeah, that's what we do at night. We YouTubers watch YouTube. So we're going out to breakfast right now, and then shortly after that, we are heading back inside to finish up the 2022 Midwest Gaming Classic.
Which means, yeah, I'm walking around with a Ferrari on my back, I don't know. So I have to be very careful because this is like Roger's retirement plan. What's up, man? Yes, I have a face. What?
So this is this guy. Hi, Adam.
No. This is me. This is not me. That is that.
What's the difference? I thought you were one and the same. I thought you were the Sega Pluto.
Are you stupid?
Yes,
Why would you come to that conclusion?
Adam Korlick here, my good friend.
Yeah.
First of all, how are you doing? You've been. So here's the thing. You are probably the person I know that has been hardest hit by COVID because you don't know how to sit still. You are always traveling.
Yeah, like
and you
last
are finally
year.
able
The irony
to
is
travel
I've never
again.
had it.
No, same here, thankfully. And many many of you may not know, but Adam has finally started a traveling food blog.
Yes.
That is amazing, and you need to have to check out. You need to have to check out English. I almost use it every once in a while.
It's called Flying and Eating with Adam Korlick, and we go to all sorts of places. Actually, this guy makes cameos on a few of them. I'm pointing at him awkwardly. He's not walking over, and he should be. That's what I'm suggesting. This guy's name is Dave. He shows up in the Atlanta video, shows up in Orlando. He'll eventually show up on this one, and now you've served your purpose. Thank you, Dave. Goodbye.
Hi, Dave.
Anyway, yeah, thank you for that. For the video game channel, I'm sure a lot of you already know anyway, and I appreciate that.
So, and this is the guy too. You've seen my new on video that exists only because of him. And of course, we do have the Sega Pluto here on site. I mean, you've been showing this to so many people in so many places.
And taking it to a lot of weird places.
And taking it to a lot of places. The beach in Puerto Rico was interesting. Now, is it like Anakin Skywalker? Does it like sand, or does it hate sand?
I don't think the Pluto's too big of a fan. He enjoys the beach, but he always stays on the towel.
Yep. Now, this is your first time here.
At this con or Milwaukee? Because I'm in Milwaukee.
I know you're here all the time, even though we try to keep you out because...
You can't stop me. Border control doesn't exist.
Yes. What do you think of this? Because this is...
I think it's a great con. To me, this is like one of the upper echelon retro gaming cons. You basically, biggest on the East Coast, too many games.
Yep.
Biggest on the West Coast and probably biggest overall, PRG.
Yep.
Midwest, I gotta give it props. It's probably this one as far as size goes. I love that they apparently changed up their policies and they're welcoming my kind, and I don't mean Chicagoans, I mean YouTubers.
No, hold on. We cast from Wisconsin here. It's not Chicagoans, it's anyone from Illinois. We classify as a fib.
Do you not live in Illinois?
I'm not from there, I'm from
But do
here.
you not live there?
I currently own a home there, but I am
Precisely.
from here.
He is a hypocrite.
I am not a fib, I am a Wisconsin.
Hey, check it out. You know, my family owns a house in Wisconsin.
But do you own a house in
No,
Wisconsin?
and I don't. Do you?
No, but my daughter lives here, so that counts.
So, for some reason that counts, but my family only one doesn't. Hypocrites.
Have I introduced you to my friend, the Double Standard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Where are you going from here? Because you are, like I say, you're always going. You're going home. But what's your next convention after this?
I know I'm going to Southeast Game Exchange down in South Carolina, Greenville. I'm going to Mo Game Con.
July 30th. Yep.
Honestly, dude, most of the time it's like we're doing a thing in a week. You want to go?
Yeah.
Or randomly, like I'll just go somewhere.
Now, and I do have to compliment you.
Thank you.
I didn't compliment you.
I took it anyway.
I am proud to see you not wearing the Blockbuster shirts.
It's in my bag. I can go get it.
No. Adam Korlick, make sure you check out are you up to 3 now? It's just 2.
Dude, at one point it was like 5.
I know.
Now,
that's why I'm asking.
Currently, I would say I'm operating 2.
Okay.
I've got the primary channel and the traveling channel, which is not too gaming related. It does come up, but mostly it's like, hey, do you guys want to see what life on Guam is like? I'll show you. Eat all the food, flying and eating.
And I have to say this, find yourself a friend like this guy here that you can give a hard time to. He will return it in kind, and at the end of the day, you will slap each other on the back, kick each other in the ass, and say, damn, that was fun.
Yeah, it's fun when you have a friend who's bald and you can put hand sanitizer on his head and he's okay with it.
There's a lot of us around here. Riggs.
Yeah, but you need it, like just to keep you safe. I'm trying to take care of your dad.
Adam Korlick, everybody. Look who we found. Russ, what you doing? Russ, what you doing? Russ, what you doing? Let's find... Wait, that's not Russ.
I'll see you next video.
All right, it is Sunday here at the Midwest Gaming Classic. I've got our buddy Thor with us. Thor. Hey. And Thor is trying to talk me into a bad decision. I'm trying to talk myself out of a bad decision. I found a Jaguar. You know, I mean, this is pretty typical of conventions where you've got, you know, totes and totes and totes. And we also have a Jaguar and a Jaguar CD. I don't know that I've ever seen the CD in person. I may have to come back loose. Tempest 2000, 350 bucks. This guy says I need to get it.
Yes. Well, try to at least get another game, hopefully, with it.
I just don't need another paperweight. Should I buy a Jaguar? Let me know down in the comments. We also have, and I need to stop back a little bit later on, there's also Iron Soldier 3 for the Nuon. And as you all have recently seen, we have picked up a Nuon. Now we are here with one of our favorite people, the immortal John Hancock. John, how you doing?
Hey man, great to see you.
This time I remembered to turn the mic on.
All
you
right.
Unfortunately won't get to see that. But so John, this is your first time to the event. What are your thoughts on it? Because you've been to so many different conventions all around the world.
You know what? This is an amazing convention, very down to earth. I would say if you're into some older consoles like Atari, this has so much classic ColecoVision and television, but the new stuff as well. Very down to earth vendors. People are friendly. If you're into great meat, brats, beer, beer is easy to find around here, and people are willing to share it with you. All I can say is I highly recommend checking this out. If you're in the Midwest area, you definitely have to check this out. One of the bigger expos of the United States, and I'm definitely coming back. I'm not able to come back next year because I committed to Korgs, but I'm going to come the year after that, and I recommend you checking it out because this place is hopping, it's very popular, and it's only going to get better.
So now, and I don't have nearly the number or the size of collections that you do, but for me it's always hard to kind of pick up things here because I have so much already. What do you look for at events like this besides, like, you know, you find weirdos like this over here, but what do you look for at events like this?
Well, I always look for just unique items or box upgrades, and so I found some prototypes. I'm going to definitely show my pickups on a video I plan on doing later this next week or whenever this is uploaded. But collector pins, just really odds and ends and really unique things that you're not going to find at other conventions that focus on newer things. This is truly a retro gaming expo, and so if you grew up with the classics, Atari, Nintendo, Sega, you're going to find that and a whole bunch more, and I definitely found some things. I mean, you know, I got a large collection, and I still found many items to add, and I'm looking forward to sharing those with you.
So, I mean, you're always going to different events and such and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pun very much intended. Where are you heading from here?
I am flying back to Seattle and going to be going home, teaching, and then my next expo is a Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo up in Canada, Vancouver, Canada, not Vancouver, Washington. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out, and that's going to be in June.
Very cool. John, always a pleasure seeing you, talking to you, and unfortunately I won't be in Portland this year, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yes. Take care, Gary.
Things are starting to wind down here on Sunday. Now, I did run into my boys gaming off the grid. Make sure you check them out, especially if you like gaming and brews. And I got a gift from them. They gave me a copy of Contra Rogue Core. They were actually looking to sell this last fall, in fall of 2021. And I messaged them like, hey, I'm interested in it. How much? They're like, we got you. I'm like, no, how much for it? We got you. Make sure you check out Gaming Off the Grid. They are amazing people. And yeah, highly recommend. So Gary from the future here, kind of taking a page out of Tom from Do You Nerds book. We're out here grilling a little bit because I forgot to add a couple of things that we picked up from the show, so we're going to add them here right now. First of all, the Friday night of the show, we actually headed over to Target over in West Allis, Wisconsin, because we needed to just pick up some odds and ends, some sodas, some waters, a couple snacks and whatnot. But it was also the night that Switch Sports came out for the Nintendo Switch. We did pick up a copy of that. Now, when we headed over to the Airbnb, we met up with Jay from Square Pegs and Thor from Hey It's Thor, and they each presented us with some gifts. First of all, the coolest one is going to be from Thor, who presented us with a little wood-burned version of the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge. Super awesome and amazing looking. I really appreciate it, Thor, and well, it's been known that I'm a bit of a picky eater, and it's been discussed in our chat group that Jay and Square Pegs and Chris from Game Dad and Thor and a few others are involved in, and the topic of not putting pineapple on pizza came up. Well, they decided to get me a little cactus in a pineapple vase, so yeah, thanks guys. thanks a lot for that. Now, we did pick up a few other things as well. We actually took Brett Weiss to the airport, and as a thank you, Brett Weiss gave us a copy of his NES Omnibus Volume 1 for taking him to the airport. I really do appreciate that, Brett. And really neat news that came out of the show too is the fact that Video Games Monthly, along with Premium Games, have partnered up to come out with their own releases and basically kind of go arm in arm and tackle things together. And they gave us a copy of Demon's Tier that we will be checking out here later on the channel. And finally, one of the last things behind me, we did pick up some U-Zingers brats because, as Mr. Baseball likes to say, U-Zingers and Brewers baseball, it just ain't summer without them. Let's get back to the show floor because past Gary is smarter than future Gary. All right, that is going to do it for us at the 2022 Midwest Gaming Classic. And I've got to say, thanks first of all to Dan and all the crew that put this on every year. This is not an easy thing to do, especially with all the challenges we've had since COVID. My complete appreciation and thanks to that entire team. Also, thanks to the folks over from Whatnot. While I don't sell on there, I do buy on there. I'm friends with people who do sell on there, and they were kind enough to let me drop my stuff there in their booth so I wasn't lugging it around all weekend. Thanks to the crew from Whatnot. We didn't pick up a ton of quantity, but what we did pick up is quality. Again, we have that Nintendo stand that we got from the Gamers for Gamers crew. Great shape. Took a deeper look at it last night. It's in marvelous condition. Really absolutely love that. Love the fact too that we have Rockman 4 for the Famicom that we were able to pick up, and that Adventure Island for the Japanese GameCube. That thing is in terrific shape. And above and beyond that, thanks to Robert and Wes from Gaming Off the Grid for that copy of Contra for the PS4. Really appreciate it. Cassie picked up some awesome things as well. She got her Wii copy of Mario Galaxy. I think that's all you got, wasn't it?
My Stitch.
Oh, and your Stitch. Yeah, we did go ahead. She picked up a Funko Pop this morning too. But above and beyond that, it was just great fun hanging out with great people. We do have some information from the folks from Video Games Monthly that we'll be sharing with you in the very near future. So up next for us, we will be at the Bloomington Normal Game Con towards the end of May 2022, and from there in July we'll be down in Missouri at the Mo Game Con at the St. Charles Community College. So if you want to check out any other videos that we've done talking about pickups, restorations, game hunting, things like that, those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to help support Rock Solid Productions and be a part of our community, there's a number of different ways you can do so. First and foremost, join us over on our Patreon page or become a channel member here on YouTube. By joining through either one of those methods, you get early access to just about all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. We also give you shout outs at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also pick up some awesome Rock Solid Productions swag. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more available through our Teespring store on screen right now too. You can also pick up some of our awesome 3D printed cartridge stands, amiibo holders, Nintendo DS holders, and more by visiting our 3D printer store on screen right now as well. Links for everything will be down below in a pinned comment. If you want to stay up to date with everything we have going on here at Rock Solid Productions, make sure that you're following us on the different social media networks. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK, and Twitter at Rock Solid Studios. If you're looking to pick this and other retro and modern gaming accessories up, make sure that you head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. He has a feature over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases, and Castle Cash is just like cash. He also offers convenient payment plans for more expensive items over $50. Finally, make sure that you use promo code ROCKSOLID10 when you're shopping at CastlemaniaGames.com, as it can save you up to 10% on most items on the website. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.